Finally, it seems the 8th National Assembly is settled and ready to face issues that concern their constituencies. This is after it has dealt with filling the post of its principal officers, even though this still makes for a hot topic of discussion in many quarters, including for the viewers and contributors of Channels Beam. So, you will have the opportunity to hear the various perspectives to the issues surrounding the National Assembly on this episode of Channels Beam. I'm Ini Thompson. But first, let's see the major trends of the past week.
Education NGR. Disgruntled Nigerians took to social media to decry the state of education in Nigeria with a hashtag. Many disclosed the unprofessional practices found in institutes of learning and recommended solutions for improvement. Melinda Gates. A photo of Melinda Gates carrying a bucket of water on her head alongside some African women in Malawi caused a buzz on social media. As the philanthropist admitted that a common practice is a tough task.
Those were the trends from last week. Now let's start this week's discussion. We'll begin by hanging out with some of our friends as they bear their minds on the issues arising from the composition of the principal officers of the National Assembly.
The issue that has interested me of late about our National Assembly is obviously the leadership tussle. And to a large extent, I will say I'm very disappointed in how our senators and House of Reps members have approached the issue. But having said that, it's very important to also note that out of every call to service, there's also some elements of people having personal interest, which is humanly acceptable and understandable, but it has to be tailored to service, actually, and I have not seen that from our senators.
First of all, I want to say the National Assembly has shown the real character of Nigerian people. It has reflected our own character humanly, both home and abroad. And the power tussle there is no longer a new thing. We have seen that in the past. It happened during the time of Bankole when he was before he was elected the speaker, with the things that happened. And Dino Melai is now also a new person to the National Assembly. He was in the House of Reps before. He fought there. We saw what happened. Now he's in the Senate also. And so these characters there, these actors, they are no longer new to us and know how the system works. And this power tussle of a thing, I'm beginning to see it is a kind of two power, a personal interest and a party interest coming to clash together, where we have elected people who are there to do the job for us, but they felt they are there to represent themselves, and because of one ambition or the other. But having said that, I think the APC should distance themselves from the National Assembly. The APC leaders should leave they should leave the National Assembly. The National Assembly is not a place where they should go and discuss party politics. If they want if they don't want to discuss have any political meeting, they should do that far away from the National Assembly, and they should do that far away. Maybe agree on something. Then when they come to the House, they can execute whatsoever they have agreed upon. But for them to begin to send letters, we compare the speaker to party chairman's letter is totally unacceptable. So I think they should leave party politics alone and just do the needful in the House, so they can elect their own officers the way they want it. It is true that maybe the candidates in which the party wants is not the one that is occupying the position, but since a candidate has been elected, they have no option than to work with any candidate there and make sure that they just have to move this country forward.
As much as I want to agree with that, I will also say that it's very important for us to understand that a senator in the Senate is not there by his own self. There's no senator, even Senator Bukola Saraki, as much as powerful as he is, he needed a platform to come to the Senate. And the platform where he came was the APC. So if he's there and the party is saying this, there is also an element of you. It's a communication. So people need to talk. There's need for them to talk more. So, and APC being the majority, they are supposed to dictate the direction on which the Senate is going to be. So if the party sits down and come up with a communique, then the Senate president, being a member of the party, should align with the party. And then that's when we can now say, when at the end of the day, when the government fails, the senator will not, the Senate will not tell us that we have done our job. It's the executive that fails to execute, because it's going to be a party issue. That means, what is the policy driven by the party? The policy in which the party wants, the manifesto of the party should also manifest in the Senate. Because at the end of the day, in 2019, when we are coming back for elections, Saraki will not come and contest on his name. He will still come back on the platform of the party. So if the party has not fulfilled its manifesto, what would they want to campaign with to the people? So the party needs to ensure that the government, both from the executive and legislature, are aligning to ensure that the manifesto is delivered to the people.
Let's take a break on the program, so please hold on to that thought.